Testing, testing, testing. Is everything working? Can you hear me? Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to Padre Plays. You guys get to catch a sweaty Padre from sitting here trying to figure out what the heck is going on with his audio equipment. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Richard. Welcome, Kuro. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. And my God, I always start my streams, or at least start my setup an hour before. And I'm 2 hours almost into trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my audio equipment. Now check this out. Streamlabs OBS I've been using since May. And the reason I chose Streamlabs OBS because everything that I needed was integrated into it. Everybody else told me use OBS. Certainly I can use OBS. However, I would have to get so many add-ons to do the things that I wanted to do that I did not have to do in Streamlabs OBS, which is why I chose Streamlabs OBS for my application that I use to stream. And I've had nothing but issues with Streamlabs OBS. And just so you guys know, all of these issues, I've rebooted my computer. I can't tell you guys how many times. I restarted the software. I don't know how many times. It first started with the video problem on my computer. I updated the driver for my video. Poof, worked fine. Updated my computer through Windows. Poof, done. And then I made no changes. All I did was reboot, restart the application, and finally, after almost 2 hours, I have audio. I could not hear the starting soon audio, which it plays for me. I get to hear the starting soon audio, the starting soon music, and I play the video game music all through Streamlabs OBS because that's when I'm streaming. That's so I can hear exactly what you guys hear, and I'm at a loss. There are other alternatives. OBS is one. There's others. Stream Elements, I think, is another one. The issue that I have is Streamlabs OBS gives me the ability to multi-stream to a bunch of different platforms. So like right now we're live on Kick, we're live on Trovo, we're live on Twitter, we're live on Twitch, and we're live on YouTube. And so Streamlabs OBS gives me the ability to also go live on TikTok and go live on Instagram, which is, I haven't done either one of those yet, but would like to. However, there's not other alternatives other than OBS to use and try to make this work correctly. And so extremely frustrating to come back after a couple days and have to figure all this out again. And again, I didn't change anything. There's no changes at all. Simply restarted, turned off the application multiple times and turned it on, and now it just decided to work after my last reboot. I just so flabbergasted, and I get a little frustrated when things don't work right, especially on Windows computers, because again, I primarily work on a Mac and I don't have issues with my Mac computer. Exactly, it's PC problems. It drives me insane. I have no problems whatsoever on my Mac computer. None. Zero. But as soon as I use a Windows box, I get so angry at the amount of issues Windows throws my way. Either way, I'm not going to make this an angry stream. I'm going to make this a happy stream. As you see, Padre got his haircut. Finally, Padre got a haircut. I'm total dum-dum when it comes to computers and internet. No worries whatsoever, Richard. I worked on computers for 15 years. From everything from fixing, like actually physically fixing computers and laptops, to running, large infrastructures in the cloud. And the one part that gives me the most headache is desktops and laptops, personal ones that are PC. Because again, Mac computer, I have no problems, none. So needless to say, I'm done with all these problems. I was going to switch in May. I was going to switch applications in May anyway, so I need to find another one that I can multi-stream from here. My only issue is, the biggest issue that I have is Streamlabs OBS. I'm sending one stream to Streamlabs, and then they're taking my stream and sending it out everywhere else. If I switch to OBS, my internet connection has to take on all of those multi streams and push all that out everywhere. So that's pretty much the biggest issue I have. So it's something I just have to test and play around with and figure out. I'm better off writing stuff and drawing to remember instead of notes app. Gotcha. So again, hopefully you guys are doing very well. Had a great couple days, without seeing each other. So I hope everyone's doing great. Always happy, humbled, and thankful that you guys are here. And thank you guys so much for waiting. I know we had at least one viewer that a little disappointed I couldn't get on time, but hopefully we'll catch Haku later on this weekend. I love the background today. I asked it for an oil painting today, like that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty dope. Was trying to get like Sumeru type. I need to kind of tell it to do the desert. That's pretty much where we're at in Genshin. Just all in the desert now. And looks very pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you, AI. Let me talk about AI really quick. I'm not sure if you guys have seen OpenAI, the company that created ChatGPT, came out with they're going to come out with a way for you to actually do video now. So kind of the same prompts that you would kind of use for something like this, you can now do that with video. I saw that and it looks so realistic. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So imagine, Padre's creating content and he wants a video clip of whatever, just give me a realistic video clip of somebody in Sumeru, for example, and bam, it can actually create it for me. I think that's so sick and crazy. Lots of bugs for now, but for sure we'll get better. Yeah. Yes. Some of the clips I saw look so good. Of course, some of them, had some issues, but man, what are we doing? Well, I'm all for having, like being a content creator and trying to come up with things like this, for example, like that takes time. That takes time for somebody to do. And seeing how like I don't really plan enough ahead to go to a graphics designer and say, hey, create me something like that, but I need that in 3 days. I'm just not, I don't plan far ahead enough to do stuff like that, so I don't have a choice. Like doing that in AI, helpful for me. I know it takes the job away from somebody else, but imagine how much something like that costs. And to be honest, imagine how much something like that costs. I can't tell you how, like $50, $100, USD. And to be honest, I'm like for OpenAI, I pay them $20 a month. I pay them $20 a month and I get so much out of it because I use it for so much more than just like creating this. It's hard to argue with getting something a little faster and ouch. I mean, I get it. I think I'll put it to you guys like this. My kid is into animation. She's going to school for animation. And then OpenAI created that whole video thing where now they can do animation too. So, she's kind of bummed about it, but so that's called evolution technology. Yep. Jobs will be lost and some will be gained. And that's very true. That is very, very, very true. I always say if you're going to go to school, and you're deciding on what to take, find something that always needs demand. Find something that always needs demand. That's your best way to like make it, through school. Remember the job of lighting lamps. Yeah. See, check that out. I mean, there's so many, I like to do things myself as much as possible, as much as I can. So I know that I've taken so many jobs away from people myself from doing things in my own house. Oh, ceiling fan installed. Cool, I can do that. Oh, I want to change the light. I can do that. Oh, my circuit breaker is broken. I can do that. Just so many things. I've built desks in this house. I've done all kinds of, like my whole room in here I did by myself. So there's like so much that I've myself personally have done to kind of save a dollar, so to speak. If I ever had that advice, but what I got told, pick something you like. Don't worry. Yeah, no, pick something that has demand. Look, people are always going to get sick. People are always going to need a nurse. You're always going to need a plumber. You're always going to need an electrician. You're always going to need construction. You're always going to need a teacher. You're always going to need, somebody that works on computers. Those are really the things you're always going to need. Like that's a necessity. Everything else is difficult. And I, you know, a lot of those professions that I mentioned, some require a long degree, some don't require a degree at all. So many people that do IT that I've worked with personally, that they don't like, they don't, you know, they didn't go to school. They didn't get a degree. They learned by hands-on and learning on their own, because that's ultimately what most of them did in the IT field. But I've worked with so many people that don't, like, they have high school diploma. That's it. That's all they got. Nothing more, nothing less. And some of them are software engineers and been doing it for, you know, 20 years, and they make a very good salary doing it. I went to college. I got a master's degree. That's how much it took for me to get to where I was at least in the IT field. I had to go to school because I didn't have all of that hands-on, you know, working experience before I got into the field. So I had to prove it a different way. But ultimately, no more ranting about AI and my computer problems. I hope I can find something else before the next stream. It's probably not gonna be before the next stream, so I'm stuck with Streamlabs OBS for the next 2 streams. But next week, yeah, I'm gonna work to move over to something else, because Streamlabs OBS is a pain. Thank you, Streamlabs OBS, for causing me heartache today. But we'll get through as much as we can today. I'm already, gosh, what, an hour behind? So hope you don't get too stressed. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It just, it is what it is. There's not going to be much that I can do about it, except find something else that works properly, that works on launch. Because if I open, I click the button for Streamlabs, and once it opens, I'm listening out for that music is the first thing I listen for. No music, God, I can't go live, because if I don't hear it, that means you don't hear it. So yeah, that's an issue. But either way, let's do some dailies. I saw there's 2 new characters to test. I'm not sure this is a new banner. I guess I wasn't privy or prepared whether it's going to be a new banner or not. But we'll go through the test runs, and we'll jump into Sumeru as much as we can. So let's switch screens, guys. And you can hear that, then that means we are good to go. Second banner of 4.4. Okay, that's what it is today. So I don't know when that came out, because I've actually been away for the last couple days. Padre had a couple of things that he needed to do, and so I was actually out. So you can hear the game. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's take care of these dailies hopefully quickly, so I can move on with my life and do some other stuff. Let's see, Lost Relic. It's not that one. Where is it? That one? That one. All right, I didn't heal these guys, so hopefully we don't die.
Let the world collide! Scatter! Eyes on me!
Bada boom, 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 but shoot.
Strike a pose!
Come on. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Not yet, I'm not ready to die yet. Let's go. All right, cool. One down. One down without dying. There's also a new cooking event. Looks fun, just started. Okay. Let's see if I have time to check that out. If not, we don't do it today, we'll do it Saturday, if it's still available. Okay, next. But I will say, guys, thank you guys so much for waiting around for Padre to go live. It means a lot to me. I almost canceled because I couldn't figure it out and I was starting to get frustrated. And then my very last, I was like, okay, that's my last reboot. Is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? And it worked. And I was like, okay, let me fix this and go live. Hate disappointing you guys. Trust me, I really do. Also just started the event. I noticed it only had 3 days left. Really? Okay, so I guess I have to do it today, huh?
Propagate. Scatter.
Hold that pose. Time to shine. Hard-hitting exclusive. Strike a pose.
Spring forth.
Enough.
Propagate.
Let my name echo in song.
You just saw it?
Say cheese.
Is this like a surprise event? Like an unplanned? Like, let's just give him an event just because.
Shower me with the...
Pick the wrong test subject.
Everything's, of course they have a plan. They have of course they have to have a plan, right? I don't know. I don't know how they write their stuff, so maybe just like, we'll see what we throw at them this week. No, I'm sure they have a plan too. I'm sure they do. They show all the events during the version live stream. That's right, they do. They do. But do they say like when each part is coming out? 'Cause maybe I missed that, right? Complete the challenge by defeating all the opponents within time limit. Okay.
Propagate.
Smile. Let the world collide.
Germinate.
Shoot. To ashes. Yoo-hoo.
Scatter.
And it's not even fully unlocked yet. Why does that sound like them? Like we're gonna give you half. Here's half of the event. We'll give you the other half later. That part I don't get. Well, I get and I don't get. It's like they're trying to keep people playing this game. Like they want to see numbers at all times. So people don't devour all the content in 2 hours. That is true. It's just like, you know, like they're trying to do that with the TV programs like on Netflix and Hulu or whatever. They won't release the whole season in, you know, in one day because people like me, because I do it. Like I'll binge watch the whole thing and be done with it. It won't jump back on your platform until you give me something else new. I do that, so I get it. I hadn't started the event because I saw some of the story on Padre's stream, so I just kind of shifted to main. But I noticed the rewards are quite good. Yep. Okay. I might jump on it then. Might as well. I'm gonna have to change my my title to my video because it's not what it's what it's gonna be today. It's a gacha game. That's so true. It's a gacha game. I know. It's a job. We're working our tails off here to get all kinds of good stuff for a game where you can pretty much about pay to get better luck. I get it though. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, I didn't think of the idea, so good for them.
Propagate!
Of mining, echo in song. Hold that pose.
Sean, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for dropping in today.
Yoo-hoo!
Propagate! Scatter!
Smile. Shower me with praise.
Has anybody done anything fun the last few days?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Here we go. And so it has begun. Yes, I'm finally awake. We're finally here and we're streaming. Love it, love it, love it. Playing Skyrim before the stream. Nice. I do remember you telling me you're playing Skyrim again. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield. I got really inspired. I don't know why. I got really inspired to play Battlefield recently, and so when I'm not streaming, really like Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I try to get a couple matches of Battlefield in. Again, I don't know why. Just one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? I want to play. I wanted to play Call of Duty, but the issue I have with Call of Duty is, and don't get me wrong, like I'm good at Call of Duty as well, but the issue I have with it is like there's so much cheating in it, and I don't want to call a good player a cheater, but like you can tell when somebody's cheating, and it sucks. And it's easier to cheat on Call of Duty for some reason. Like more people play Call of Duty than do Battlefield, so I just jump on Battlefield and play that. And I've been really working on sniping more than anything. So and I haven't done that in so long. Even like on Call of Duty, I just go in with my rifle and just go for it and wing it, unga bunga, like Kira would say. And so yeah, so. Now my week is stressful and got sick again. I'm so sorry, Kuro. You seem like you're getting sick almost weekly. Are you all right? Hopefully you feel better. My dad loves Battlefield and Call of Duty. Nice, nice, nice. He plays single player though. Okay. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to deal with the cheaters either.
Thank you for completing today.
And again, I don't want to call any good players cheaters, but like bottom line, like you can just tell, and it gets so annoying. All right, those are done. Let's see. Was it that? Maybe it was that. No, it wasn't that. Let me claim my stuff here, though. Gimme goodies. Nope, not that. This. So you mean this is the cooking event, right? So this right here must be this. That's the event, huh? Receiver, friends from afar. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, let me do a test run. Let me do these 2 test runs, at least for the primos, and then let me look at that event. All right, let me read before Kuro gets mad at me. Xiao can use his elemental skill to quickly shuttle across the battlefield, dealing anemo DMG to enemies in his path. This skill can also be used in midair. When Xiao uses elemental burst, he will don the mask of Yaksha. During this time, his jumping power will increase greatly, while his normal attacks, charged attacks, and plunging attacks will deal animal damage instead. However, he will continuously lose HP during this time, a state that will end once Xiao leaves the field. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing of the trial character's elemental burst. Nice, nice. Hey, Padre, is it okay if I post my stream links in Discord? Yeah, there's a self promotion link on Discord. So yeah, go for it. Yep. No worries.
Useless. Dare to mess with me? Animo test 60. Let's light it up.
Disappear.
Have fun with this gift. Animal hypostasis.
Ouch.
Going in.
Dang, I got rid of him quick.
Absorption.
Lament.
Dare to mess with me? Hit enhanced animal module 75.
We got his ult again that fast?
Light it up. Teamwork is useless.
Disappear.
Wow. Pretty powerful character. That was quick. Since I don't like Xiao, I can't help you with him. No worries. I only know the ults, jump, and plunges. I didn't even try any of that, though. You want Yay. Is it Yai or Yay? I think I called her Yay Miko on one of my videos. Yay, Miko! All right, try Yai Miko, Mother Yai. All I know about Xiao is that he plunges. See, I didn't even try the plunge. Just go for it. I'm not trying to get either one. So, Yai Miko's elemental skill allows her to move rapidly and leave Seshu Sakura behind. Seshu Sakura periodically strike nearby opponents with lightning. As a number of Seshu Sakura within a certain AoE increases, they will increase in level and deal greater damage. Seshu Sakura have a quantity limit and a level limit. Yai Miko's elemental burst unleashes fearsome lightning and that expends all nearby Seshu Sakura to trigger additional damage, dealing lightning bolts. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing of the trial character's elemental bursts. All right, let's try it. Spam her skill 3 times in Unga Bunga. Here we go. You don't like his playstyle. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's spam.
Right here. Show them.
All right.
Pain outlines your fate. Come on out. Show them.
Dang. Oh, hold on. Let's try this then. What does this do?
Let me leave you alone. Come on out. Show them.
Not bad.
Come on out. Show them.
She's pretty powerful. I like.
A sight to behold. Rain cutter.
Just like that. Bam. Done. Nice. You want Miko? Miko's pretty good. I can't complain. Miko's pretty good. You're pulling for it? Yeah, gonna try. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Good luck trying to get Yai Miko. It's one of those off-field DPS. You spam her skills and swap characters. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Nice. Done. No need for me to try any of the other ones. Okay, let's take a look at the event now. All right, let's see. Confirm this. Go to quests. I want her because of Nahida. Ah, she works well with Nahida.
Here. Oh, wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they?
Nahida and Yai are amazing. Oh, man. One of these days when Padre is actually retired, and can focus, like really focus, maybe I'll get every character. I'll gun for every character. I'll actually put in all of the hard work into grinding and just getting every character possible. By the way, probably this event has Fontaine characters, but so far I didn't see spoilers. Okay, no worries. No worries. Thank you for the heads up. I mean, worst case, when I'm lost, like in story and stuff like that, I can just like, yeah, whatever. What more can I do? I think it's gonna be pretty apparent because I'm so behind that I'm just gonna run into spoilers. Kind of sucks, but
Wang Shu-in now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top Mora, salary negotiable. Look, Traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too! Oh,
Top Mora. What's Top Mora? How much is Top Mora?
You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao? Because that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up? Yeah, and we can ask about the pay while we're at it.
Of course. So I just came from up there, and now I have to go back up. Okay, like I'm not walking all that. Let's go.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
I'm almost to the end of Sumeru. Nice. More than 3 dukes. See, here we go. We cannot go a single stream without using the Paimon dukes.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon. What brings you to this neck of the woods?
And we decided to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanxiao. Just tell them what happened.
Traditions.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish. Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern ride's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
He's the chosen one.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability. I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation.
As long as we don't cough in the food, I believe that happened here. Where we made a dish and the guy was just coughing up in the daggone food.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
RMC can. He's got all the time in the world. That's right. He's got all the time in the world. What more does the traveler have to do?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yan Shao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yan Shao?
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
As if I had a choice.
I did say that, didn't I? Well, I'm a man of my word. You'll be compensated generously for your work.
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind. Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yan Shao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that. As Boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you.
Translate, we short.
Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency. Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
And that's so true, because when I finally, moved away from home and decided to cook from scratch my first meal, which being Hispanic is like we always eat rice and beans, like that goes with everything. I tried to make beans for the first time, and I don't know if I was just being cheap, because I bought the beans that like come in the bag, and those are the ones that you have to actually like boil for a while to soften, and I didn't know that. Instead of buying the ones that come in the can, I should have bought the ones in the can, because the first time I made my first dish with beans, it was terrible. The beans were not soft, nothing. So yeah, I messed up. I'm still scared of a pressure pot though. Man, I'm going to tell you about the pressure pot. Those things are a lifesend. I have made so many good dishes from that, because I don't like just, so whatever, steaming meat in there, it comes out so like soft and fall off the bone and stuff. They actually are lifesend. I use that a lot, and I use a air fryer a lot. I use both of those things as much as possible. I'll cook some things in a pan, boil things and stuff like that. But those are the two things I use the most. And like listening to this, I'm like, yeah, he's absolutely right. Because when you're cooking from home, you have room for mistakes. When you're in a restaurant, dude, you have no room for error.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. this is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
Now that's really tasty.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started. And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Paimon is not emergency food!
Yes, you are, Paimon. Yes, you are. You are the emergency food. All right, let's
There's
cook.
no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order. Try not to get them mixed up.
Oh, man.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap!
Haha.
This is gonna be a cinch.
This is great. They're all wiped out.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, table 3 was chilies, but hold the chilies?
Snap out of it.
Ah! Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain is turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
Oh, who is this going to be?
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
I remember Fremnitz. This is the first time I've seen Linny, huh? With his surpassing talent, this eminent magician has created a truly amazing magic show that has fixed all of Fontaine's attention on him. He's usually cheerful, wearing on a confident smile on his face, regardless of who he is speaking with. He is composed and assured, with a tendency to interweave magic tricks into conversations, delighting all those he deals with. Only those closest to him know that his image he has created for others is all just part of the enthralling magic show.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny.
You saw that Xiao?
So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
How creative. Linny and Lynette works for me. Lynette! On the stage, she is focused and alert, while her offstage persona is shy and reserved, rarely revealing any expression she uses. She uses standby mode as an excuse to avoid unnecessary social interactions. Only her valued family members can see past the mysterious front she puts up to disguise her true feelings. Okay, so she really legit puts on a show.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
We're here.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise.
Paimon was gonna say the same thing. We're just lending a helping hand at the end. Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Lenny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's Lantern Rite season.
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
Is it like the movie The Conjuring? Are we gonna be spooked?
In our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance. It was amazing.
Makes it feel like everything is interconnected somehow, right? Because, like I said in the very beginning when I started playing this game, like all of these places to me represent like old times. Use Mondstadt as an example. To me, that's France. I know you guys said it's a different country, but to me, it's like old style France, something castles, and then Liyue being more, I don't know, like maybe like Japan or China. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. I want to hear the excuse why we don't see Natlan characters. Yeah, literally none. Yep.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
Liyue, China, Inazuma, Japan. Okay.
And speaking of eating,
I was
as
close.
you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right, the name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
Was that anxiety? You have anxiety coming on?
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
All right, Sean.
Yes,
See you soon.
A little.
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now.
Making me go cook. Oh, that's messed up.
Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Throw all them spices together, and what do you get? I don't know. End up going to the bathroom and doing a Paimon Duke Duke. There we go. We'll serve them Taco Bell. How about that? Give them Taco Bell.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home.
Oh man, so you folks have no flavor, and so we're gonna give you the blandest food ever. In fact, we're not even gonna season it. Just gonna straight wash meat, cook it straight from the pot, pan, whatever. Here you go. Nothing added, so you'll have no flavor whatsoever, and it'll probably be the most tastiest thing you've ever had. For them, anyway. I need spices. I need seasonings. I need flavor. But these folks are like, nah, we want bland.
There's this crab and shrimp stir fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Why does it have to be light?
Ooh, that sounds perfect. What's it called?
Shrimp and grits. No, I'm messing.
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade.
I can't even say what came to mind when he said that they're called the Palace Jewels.
Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
My brain. In each challenge of receiver of friends from afar, you must continuously prep, mix, and cook to mix a dish that the guest wants. Man, what is that game that people have been playing where it's basically like 2-player game and people are cooking and throwing things around and is it Overcooked? It's Overcooked. So we're gonna sit here and play. We're gonna play Overcooked now in Genshin. After you begin prepping, the indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark one instance of success. Okay. After you begin mixing, hold the button to make the indicator bar move over the sliding ring. When the indicator bar points to the prompted area, release the button to mark one instance of success. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. After you begin cooking, the indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark one instance of success. Okay. Once cooking is complete, you can plate and decorate the dish. 3 elements of dishes can be decorated: the tableware, accessories, and add-ons. Each element has several decorations to choose from. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna be Gordon Ramsay now. Let's do it. Let's make something flavorful yet dull. I don't know how you do that, but okay. The Palace Jewels. A fresh dish cooked using shrimp meat, crab roe, salt, and snapdragon. People say of this dish, crab roe like pearls of gold, shrimp meat like chunks of jade. The mild flavors of this dish make it suited to those who want to taste the essential flavor of seafood. Some have rated this dish as such. What do you get when you put crab on shrimp and add freshness onto freshness? A sumptuous and flavorful dish. The tenderness of the shrimp and the crab flowers, glutinous grains, granted freshness, deliciousness, and the perfect mouthfeel. The crab roe shines brighter than gold, and the shrimp glimmers like gems, forming a jewel table fit for a palace. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that works. Yuki, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for dropping in today.
I will have order.
Yes, you will. You'll have order. Press at the right moment to prep. Oh man, wait. I get it. Okay. Not very difficult. Now I get it though. Okay, done. Training for Master Chef arc. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be a better cook than Gordon Ramsay. Let's go. After holding release at the right moment to mix. Okay, here we go. Again. Ah, okay. Hold that. And then bam. And then bam. And then there you go. We'll have order. Let me get the palace jewels. Yeah. All right. Let's see. A press. This is a press. Okay, here we go. And cooking's done. Okay, now I get to garnish, right? Here we go. We have cooked the meal. How about that one? Go for that one. Now we'll go for that. Like that one. There we go. We'll go for that. Finish plating. We have made the palace jewels, everybody.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels. Enjoy.
We are now serving the palace jewels.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
That was perfect timing.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
Oh, according to Liyue custom, it's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
He's so skeptical about taking the first bite.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
It's Padre can cook. Here we go.
Right.
Guy orders food and gets scared to try. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor and luscious mouthfeel. The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
Look, you could have avoided having to explain all of that had you just printed out the recipe, right? Remove the actual ingredients from it and handed them that piece of paper that told them all this stuff that you already read.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Huh. Was Paimon always this well-spoken?
Oh, wait. Well-spoken? Fontanians try real food for the first time. Ah! It's crazy. She just memorized what the recipe says. She's just regurgitating what someone else wrote. I mean, she memorized it.
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already?
What?
When did that happen?
What the fuck?
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate. It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey,
Okay, sure. Must continue cooking.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well bankruptcy! Done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
All right, so part one done. Is there a, but wait, there's more? But wait, there's more is right, but it's It's locked. Unlocks in 11. Oh, man. Okay, so I get to come back on Sunday and do that one. Well, actually, both of these should be unlocked by Sunday. I have to think about that. I have to think about that for a moment, because, I think I have something going on Sunday. So I might have to come back Monday to do that. That's fine. We're gonna move on. Next week. Yep, no more room for today. Yep, we'll come back next week, and we'll finish this out. Actually, how much more time does this have? Well, that's 10 days. So we have time. We have time to finish it. Okay, let's just go back to Sumeru and call it a day. Go through the rest of the story in Sumeru, because I heard Fontaine is a great place to be in. People that I have spoken to or interacted with say they love Fontaine. Boys and girls in Apache helicopters. Well, can't wait to get to Fontaine now. Grab your popcorn. Here we go. The quest in Fontaine almost made me cry. Oof. Oof. I don't think you guys want to see Padre cry. You know, I do like one of those, you know, boo-hoo type cries. Like really hard, like...
Yeah, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Yeah.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Excuse me? Mommy?
I just
Sorry.
wanted to
Mommy?
fix your attitude
Sorry.
and rub it
Mommy?
in a little.
Sorry.
After all,
Mommy?
you took
Sorry.
your sweet time getting
Mommy?
here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Excuse me?
I just
Mommy?
like seeing
Sorry.
that serious
Mommy?
look on your
Sorry.
face.
Mommy?
All right,
Sorry.
I'll stop.
Mommy? Sorry.
All joking
Mommy?
aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon on the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile?
I declare bankruptcy!
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a
Doctor.
smile so that I can be less worried.
Smile, please smile. Give me, oh, that's it. That's it, travelers. What a lovely smile.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
She called me
Excuse
pretty.
me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Bro, they called Padre pretty. Let's go. We're in, boys.
I will have order.
But only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
I will have order.
You will have order. Yes, you will. Okay, we're getting out of the desert.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
What up?
Tainari!
Yeah, you guys are gonna go broke with these channel points redeeming every time we stream. I think just for watching my full stream, you only get like 300 points.
Traveler.
I believe.
Come on. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
She was so dry. Hey there.
Mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
The doctor of thugonomics.
Strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
He gone.
He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met.
I unfortunately
but your
know.
answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Malo, malo, malo. Very bad.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Yeah, I looked it up too. After you guys told me. Terrible. It's hard. Hard.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Bless you.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
Shame that every time Tainari appears in any stream, those events always get brought up. Yeah, it sucks. What can you do?
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis DI.
He's got some real drip, don't he?
Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Bless you. Hypatia needs, Hypatia's just trying to get his fix.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
He's one of those like psychologists or psychiatrists, one of those that, you know, acts or pretends to be one and just gives you all the wrong information on really what's going on with you. That's what he sounds like to me.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Doctor trying to fake like being a doctor.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
Quite sus.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Hate the doctor, huh? I'm sure I'll learn more about him here soon.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh, at least he takes responsibility. He took ownership.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
My master, is he a slave? I hate to think that. Is master like more like teacher? Right? Am I right?
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters.
Yes,
The
that's what I
handwriting
thought.
and the tone are both familiar, but some details...
Master as in teacher, yep.
My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, You would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
Now we're trying to be cautious.
I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
He knew all this time. He knew.
The academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences.
I agree, he's pretty smart.
I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
He's gonna tie up all his loose ends before he leaves. That's what he means.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the Merce.
Was right.
I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
How do you know? We just started walking.
Traces are still fresh.
Or running.
But there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
And she disappears. No Paimon, they're going to port to leave by bus. Yep, public transportation.
tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Are we sure?
Shh, don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Port almost
This
OST,
is the proper
yes.
farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've
Splinter
still
Cell
only seen
time.
him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his
It's weird.
expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
I'm just a guy walking behind some crates. Nothing to see here.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Because nobody saw me. Huh. Of course he's planning something. Yeah, what's the matter? Did he see you? He saw us. He waves.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
Just disappeared?
Just a few minutes ago. But now, they vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
You in a dream?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Okay, so it sailed out.
Oh no.
Like,
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Hmm.
If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Very possible, right? All right, Potter's not walking all that, so let's go right back here.
Pardis DI is not
Turning
a
the
place
evidence.
you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a Forest Watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
All right, let's battle.
It seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Time to get a battle in. Let's go.
I'm fine. These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Let the world collide! Hard-hitting power that ended hot stuff.
Scatter! Detoxifying heat!
Smile!
What unfortunate fault!
Time to shine!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yes, Hungary! Beat 'em
Oh
up!
shoot.
Strike a pose!
Scatter! Stay right
Wow, you completely missed me, buddy. Like, where were you going?
Spring forth!
Eyes on me! Say cheese!
This is it. Beauty and feel flood. Scatter!
Oh shoot, what the heck? Switch!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's
Doctor's orders. I gotta love it.
Anything else now?
Propagate! Stay upright. Scatter!
Ouch. Ouch, you and Charlotte. Forgot to look. That was my fault. Oh shoot. I'm in trouble. Padre's in trouble now. Yep. That right there. Ooh, yes, please stop that. Yes, please stop that. Hold on. Hold up. Please, please, please stop that. And proceeds to get hit immediately. Instantly. Ooh, Padre got it too. Oh, shoot. Too late, huh? I brought Padre back. Like, oof. Oof, oof, oof. Hold on. Do I have stuff to bring back here? I think I do, don't I? Ah, I gotta wait. Padre eating all the attacks. I know. I know. Not good. Not good. Oh, shoot. Furina's now, too. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, and whoops. I'm really in trouble now. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in trouble. I'm not gonna pass this. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, try again. That was my fault. Had I paid attention, I wouldn't have lost the first two. So that's my fault. Let's try this again. Yeah. No bueno. And they're gonna make me go through all the dialogue again, aren't they? No dialogue? No dialogue. Okay, only 2 left here, so.
Scatter! Stay right there.
All right, eat up. Eat up. I'm not doing this a third time. Jeez. You got it in for me. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Would you switch, please? Man.
Wasn't meant for this world.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they
I
don't
forget
try
about
to
the
sneak
deflect.
around and attack from behind.
Got it. Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she?
Deep sleep on the R&Rs.
Oh, that's good.
She got a good amount in her system, huh?
So, you think this is over?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? The Balladeer is here?
Oh, no.
No, no, no,
That look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Where is he?
Uh-oh.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Yeah, shut up, Paimon.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Perfect description.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why
Oh, is that
I'm
a good
talking
mood?
to you like this.
I want to be good but bad. But you know, bad but still good.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
He's not wrong.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
What? He's gonna force her to sub to him in pay for subscription, paid subscription to him, sub to him, follow him, whatever. That's like I don't know. It's like forcing her to be his subject.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
I laugh at that too.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
He's not wrong about that either.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's deranged. He's crazy nuts.
Where's the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Got some power and think the doctor's a little human. Yep. They're fighting, we're having a chat.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Over there, curled in pain. I'm fine.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
All right, I need to bring back, before I get into more battle here, let me go bring back Padre. Dodge a lightning.
Pardis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in
Did it just start me from the beginning?
research purposes.
Did it just start me from the beginning?
Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental.
Wait,
The Grand Sage,
you can't
I've done
leave?
my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my work. You can keep trying.
This is legit back to the beginning.
Well, I may be staying. It is still my.
Oh,
No
Genshin.
one will lay a hand.
It started me from the beginning.
I'm fine.
These Fatui really crossed the line.
Yo! That is dumb.
Propagate.
Let's move.
That is so dumb.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
My bad. My bad. I didn't do this on purpose. I just wanted to bring back Padre. That was it. And now I'm kind of stuck again. I didn't want to do this a third time. That's what I get for saying that. I don't want to do this a third time. Ended up here I am doing it a third time. Oh my god. This is some crap right here. That's what I get. That's what I get for saying something. And I'm about to lose Fiorina next. And she's full. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? How demoralizing.
I'm in danger.
That's right, yes I am. Dude, I'm using up all my food for this.
Scatter! Spring form!
Eyes on me. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
This is bad. Propagate!
No, we didn't care there. We're just gonna hit him from behind. Man, heal me. Heal me. This is legit some crap, man. Ah. How daggum terrible. All right. Get to you next.
The show begins.
Scatter!
Start hitting it. Hold that pose. Let the world collide.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Instantly regrets coming over here. Dang, one hit and that was it for her.
Scatter!
Where are they going? What the? Can we go too far or something?
The show begins.
Propagate!
What the heck?
At least I documented everything.
Oh, this bites so bad. I cannot believe what's happening. I cannot believe what's going on right now. Went too far, probably gotta train those dodge skills. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Switch. Dude. Dude.
Propagate!
Shower me with
Let's end this quickly!
Not ready for her yet. Also, his pattern too has a lot to do with it.
Let the world collide. Eyes on me.
Terminate!
My name echo in song.
Let's end this quickly!
Strike a pop.
It's like sticky move, pretty much. I just can't believe it made me come back here to do this all over again.
Let the world
Power that ended Python!
Let's end this quickly! Scatter!
All right, do this all over again.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler,
Got it. Apache is still here.
All right, I'm gonna try to smash this button here and quickly go through this.
How is she? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I want to make some plans for a training session for you, Padre. I believe. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
So,
Draft the second team.
I
Okay.
think this is over.
Thanks, Kiro. Congrats on the free outfits. Nice.
What?
So don't leave.
I've missed that look of abject horror.
Don't
You're
leave.
giving me that look every time we meet.
But, where is...
Why would they even do that? Like it was
Thoughts, you know.
part of the next little piece of the story. So why would they? Why can't I leave to resurrect somebody?
You must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sent. I wanted to.
It's my fault for saying I didn't want to do it a third time though.
My deification is
Yeah, it's open world.
all that's left now are just. Do you understand?
Completely
Even if you
reset it.
manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusamari,
Crazy.
It will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to... Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum
Oh,
total
come on,
of
come
their
on, come on.
faith. But this also shows... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Padre bloopers.
What do you mean? But you're wrong.
I know of newer quests that create a closed open world so you can't leave. It should have at least warned me, like, hey, if you leave, this will happen.
Has just been a meaningless
But it didn't even do that.
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your... This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as... Ah, she peered into my... All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become... You're doubting me again? Who
I'm
wants
doubting
to hurt
me.
My devout follower. The doctor wants... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told... The doctor has never known his place. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods...
Paimon, you're stuck. That person Paimon couldn't see... where is the store? That means anyone outside is...
Should have gotten this outfit as an alternate outfit for Wanderer.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move.
Struck by
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the
Yep,
weather
yep,
suddenly
yep, yep,
became
yep.
extremely strange. Lightning started attacking. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us with
That, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen some...
Hey, didn't I tell...
Just in case.
Okay, let me not leave.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I didn't get to here
I
before.
understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
I'm bleeding to death, but I won't die.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Hey, look, as a man, I barely go to the doctor. At all. I try not to.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
The Council of Men approves. Nice. Thank you for your approval. Could be sitting here bleeding to death. I won't go to the doctor.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
Okay.
I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
It's a good life.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
For now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah.
Yep, get some rest.
All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Okay. I'm almost afraid to leave. Just bring her back. I'm gonna have to go cook again too. Look at that. I only got 2 of those left. I've got like nothing to heal my guys up with, except for Fiorina. For free. Yoo-hoo's right. Heal us all because I don't know what's coming. I'm almost afraid to leave, which sucks. Yep, Master Chef time for real. I need to go cook again. How hard? All right, is there a pot around here? And I don't mean that kind of pot. I don't want the R&R kind of pot. I'm guessing I could leave now, but I'm unsure. So I'm just gonna go. Let's just go for it. Let's push forward here. It's like 2100 or something. I'd be scared. Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Forget it. I do not want to do this again. Oh, that's far away. So I guess I can leave now. Okay, cool. I can leave. Now, is there somewhere here to cook? Let's go to Sumeru City. Okay, I'm good there. Padre just needs a pot to cook in. What, did I go too far? Wait, hold up. I was this way. I don't see a pot, so I guess I'm going to go right into the next part of this story. I would have to go somewhere else for a pot. Is there maybe one over there? Near Catherine. Let's see, remember where Catherine is. Catherine the other way? Behind me, huh? At the teleport? Hold on, let's see. Oh, in this area. Aha. Hello, Catherine. Where's Le Pot? Is it like right at the teleport? Oh wait, it is. Because it's not a pot. It's a little oven. Oof, okay. Question is, how many of these do I cook? Yeah, my bad. My bad. Can I put a number on this? It's the auto cook, isn't it? Auto cook. Man, you're gonna make me 20 of these. Let's go. I think 20 sounds good, right? And then there was something else, right? So I need some of these. And auto cook some of these. About 20 of these. Check if you can cook any attack foods. Okay. Got some attack foods. I don't know which one the best one is, though. That one's a 3-star. All I got pretty much is 2 and 3 stars, so those be best. 160 to 228, 10 to 20%. 160 to 228. Adventure something. This one. The breakfast sandwich. But I can't cook it auto, so let's see. Blue attack foods, if not cook a green one. What did I have? I mean, that's a blue one, so yeah. Okay, that one. Got it. So I gotta do 15 of these just to get proficient. Oh shoot, that's completely unproficient. All right, that's it for that. Oh wow, really? We in the kitchen slanging ingredients now. Making a very ugly guide on paint. Please forgive me. No worries. You lack the skills. No worries. Using Windows Paint to do it. All right, I got a couple now. Kind of is what it is at this point. You lost the JPEG you had. Okay. If you can let me see your characters. Yeah, sure. Let me know. Let me know when I move to the next one. Woo! Go to menu and characters archive. Okay, menu, character archive. You got it. There you go. Filter by owned. There you go. All right, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, next part of this crazy adventure storyline that made me do twice. Dear Hoyo Labs, why did your game bug out this way? Making
All right,
easy to play teams.
everyone is
Nice.
here.
Thank you,
How did
thank you.
everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one
Kind
by
of
one.
unga bunga.
I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Frustration.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Ooh.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
Huh? She asked for a smile for payment. Ha!
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu!
Hello,
Hey,
Nilu.
everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yeah. Why else would we be talking about it?
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Ahem. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got
She is
it.
precious.
All the preparations
Redheads.
are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Sure.
Yep, it's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
It's up to Padre to lead.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
I'm going to go for the 4 hours. I have an hour and 40 left to try to make up my time. I know I'm going past my normal time, but it's been frustrating. But no, we'll get to 4 hours.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow. Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go for another hour and 40. Try to hit the 4 hours. Okay, so that part's done. And what's the next part? Wait till when? 8 to 12 next day. You are clear to go for now. Don't worry. Okay, got it. Oh, let me claim this. I didn't claim this earlier. Gimme. All right, so 8 to 12.
Boring.
Oh, it's the next day.
Anything else?
The next day. Goes Fiorina, always bored.
Today is the Academia's Newcomer Day. We can finally put our plan into action. I'll hate them ship.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
So Paimon had many Paimon Dukes today.
What about you, I'll hate them?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
That is true.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
There's other ways to dissipate tension too.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
I was right.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on I'll hate them if things go south.
Shoves all hate them in front of the bus. Sad Splinter Cell noises. Oh man. Nope, right to the front door. Make some noise.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
Paimon proceeds to Duke.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Oh. We were noticed.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior,
Oh.
I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
He throws rank into the conversation. I outrank you.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so?
Perfect.
Wait a moment.
No worries.
Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
Huh?
That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Okay, seize the opportunity. What are we getting into?
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of
Indeed.
Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tevat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it
Fancy,
really
fancy,
okay just
for
to
real.
waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
I like if they're just letting me walk through here. Nobody asks any questions. The guards don't say a thing.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
That's a great plan.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Busted.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm
Oh, knows
truly
right.
flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests.
Oh, wait.
You are
He knows us.
the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Why all the
place is
noise?
crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Calls us futile.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Want benefits.
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
Humans creating a god. When did it ever work? Exactly. Exactly.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the Academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
You can't control a god. However, here's something to think about. If God created everything, who created God?
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like?
We're all supposed to come from something, so...
With that in mind, It is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Ooh.
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia's side!
Traitor.
We finally started to trust you!
What a traitor.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Nyagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
Not really.
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar,
Whoa.
I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nyagarbha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no?
On both sides.
Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Here we go. Fight time? No fight time. More cutscene. Whoa. Is he gonna turn green? Is he gonna get angry?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Oh.
Traitor. You traitor! Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham?
That is true.
Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! He has gone completely insane.
Oh. Whoa. Right in the back of the head.
To the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Oh, wait, he smirked. All part of the plan. He smirked. Paimon, really? Sigues el plan, sí.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
All part of the plan.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them.
How crazy that they know so much about Padre or the Traveler. And I mean, I can't tell, you know, in like, I guess like time, how long Padre has been in their area, or I want to say their planet, but I don't know where, I really don't know where Padre comes from yet. So, It's just crazy to think that how long, I guess, time frame wise, how long he's been there, and that everybody knows about him.
Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
And the fact that there's no real technology to like communicate, so they're sending out, you know, couriers or whatever to send messages so people can learn about stuff. It's crazy.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Al-Haytham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Yeah. Was it carelessness?
Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Paimon's all excited to talk to Nahida. Gee, I wonder why.
Light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Find a way to connect. I was hoping for something that would show me, like, hey, find a way to connect to Nahida's consciousness. Let's see. Let's see. Can't climb, huh? I was confused for a while. Yeah, okay. I think I'm kind of there too. But let me try to figure something out. Find a place with the best signal based on the... Oh, wait, I'll read that again. Based on the terminal's flashing frequency. I gotta, like, look at it again. Does it move any faster or slower? Looks like it was going faster. Going really fast now. That one's slower. I have the answer on hold if you need it. I appreciate it. Look at that. Found it. Nice.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
Thank you, thank you. God, am I in Nahida's head now? This is a realm. Let's go shake her awake. Never mind.
Nahida!
Oh, he spoke.
Hey, Nahida!
Oh, he's talking.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Huh?
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Whoa.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here.
Making all kinds of noise.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Nahida hugs. Yep. Nahida, he needs a hug for real.
Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though.
I don't know.
I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
It's in my own voice.
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Audrey speaks.
It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
exciting! That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
Certainly seems like it. She's definitely precious.
When we went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba Day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
I was about to say, are we going to have Groundhog Day again?
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's
Yeah, we
going to
have.
be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
I am now Nilu. Let's go. It's Nilu's turn.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Yeah, like really, really.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
Free Nilu Pog, yes.
Let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Academia would do.
I think it sounds great.
She's tickled.
I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
She was certainly tickled.
Hey, Nilu. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Baiting people with candy, so that means they're doing that to kids too. Does that not sound, I don't know, like something adults shouldn't do?
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
No lie. Like if they try to give me some Starburst, I'm there, 100%. That's the candy. There we go.
I'll pass on the candy, though.
Sus.
I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
No candy for me.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Draw a crowd.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Next cutscene. Oh, Nilu. Entrance us all.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
This guy.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Why would you want to stop her? Here we go. Standing ovation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great job, Nilu. Did her part. Next.
Just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice.
Wow.
Didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
What a great plan.
It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Slick.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone...
Crazy how like they try to add real life things to some games, but yeah, might be a premonition for it.
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
I can't even, well, I can, like, I definitely rely on technology a lot, for everything. So yeah, I think that's a very good premonition of what we're gonna see.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
I think Dea got like one of the best outfits out of any character in the whole game.
Good luck.
She's presented like a true soldier.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
She's so gorgeous. Yep. AliExpress Nahida.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Next phase.
This is big brain time.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Let's see, am I controlling this? I'm not controlling this.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Choices now, huh? Legit big brain time.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Really?
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Okay.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Patience is virtue.
Like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
What an interesting mini game. It's kind of weird, but sure, it works.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Oh, dang.
Oh, how is this possible? There's
Eek.
also an academia guard here. Oh no.
Got caught, huh? Dang it.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
This is bad.
Going that way. Ah, I avoided arrest, but mission failed. What the heck?
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me.
So, only place I didn't go, that way.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
Okay, I had made it to the end. The last choice threw me off. Not
Where
bad.
did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on?
Trapped.
I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
Fight time?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Oh, fight time. No fight time.
This is odd.
You're by yourself, buddy.
The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyargarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
You were left all alone.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
Make up stories.
Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Uh-oh. He's about to figure it out.
Check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
He's only figured out bits and pieces. He doesn't know the full story yet. Just wait. Just wait for the conclusion of this one.
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes. She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Uh-oh.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Suristhana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Ooh. Ooh.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen. Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Suristhana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
We're free.
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who
Madre.
knows how many guards to find the key.
Hola, Madre.
It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
Don't go easy on that massage either. Be as brutal as you want to be.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Suristhana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city.
Really? Was that like a perk for being an employee? Because that sounds awesome. Wow. It was 10-minute massage, but man, did that help? Yeah, I bet. Loosened you up a little bit. Nahida is free. Free.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Forgot to bring Nahida some shoes. She's not a character that floats around, is she, like Paimon? Too bad.
We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends.
Paimon can give her shoes. How about that?
Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now
Perfect.
doesn't seem to be the
Thank
time
you,
to
Kuro.
indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay. Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you! I understand now. To be a
Want to cut
better
the climax in
Archon,
half, make them
I
pay.
first
Yeah.
need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Good analogy, Nahida. Wow.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their god creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight. Might as well prepare for a fight.
All right.
When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Yeah, locked up here. And the consciousness and the dreams and the Groundhog Day and man, oh man. Okay, so I think we did a lot, even though I started late. We still got through a ton. I love it. I love it. In actuality, I have to give you guys the sad news, and the sad news is that this Sunday I won't be able to stream, and the reason I won't be able to stream is because it's actually my birthday this Sunday. So my family actually planned something, and they told me to free my schedule, so I won't be able to continue this on Sunday, but I want to come back and give another, like an extra stream like I normally do when I miss one. So I'll see when I can plan for that, hopefully next week or the week after. Oh yeah, I will, absolutely. But I'll be back on Saturday. We're going to play Honkai on Saturday, and hopefully we can complete the 2.0 main story that we're in right now on Honkai. I think we're maybe about, 20% left or so, more or less. So we'll come back on Saturday and play Honkai Star Rail. But even though it's still a lot of dialogue in this Genshin, mission or quest that I'm in right now, it's actually got a lot better. So 100%, I'm still enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the dialogue now because now I understand a little bit more what the heck is going on. I'll also send you the guides I made and we can work on it in the next farm mission. Yep, that works too. It works too. Yes, thank you so much, Kiro. I appreciate you. Send you a nice message. Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy your birthday. I will 100%. But like I said, I'll be back on Saturday. So my birthday's not till Sunday. But we'll come back with Honkai Star Rail. If you guys enjoyed the stream, appreciate, like, follow, subscribe. Padre plays everywhere. I'm always happy, humbled, thankful that you guys came by to check out the stream. Appreciate you guys very much. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you're watching from. And I'll catch you guys on Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Central. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good one, guys.